Most people don't struggle because life is hard. They struggle because their life keeps restarting. They promise themselves change, then quietly return to familiar patterns. Not because they want to fail, but because familiar feels safe. Human beings do not repeat what works. They repeat what feels known. And what feels known becomes identity. So a woman can want peace and still choose chaos. She can want respect and still tolerate disrespect. She can want discipline and still negotiate with comfort. Because behavior follows identity, not intention. You don't rise to the life you imagine. You return to the life you recognize. There comes a moment when motivation stops working. You read, you listen, you feel inspired, and for a few days you become a different person. Then life interrupts. Fatigue returns. Emotion returns. Old reactions return. Nothing dramatic happens, but everything stops. This is where most people think they failed. They didn't fail. They depended on feelings. And feelings are temporary leaders. Structure is a permanent leader. Motivation works when life is easy. Structure works when life is real. A strong woman is not strong because she feels powerful. She is strong because her actions do not wait for emotion. She decided in advance how she behaves. She removed negotiation. She replaced, "Should I do it today?" with, "This is what I do." The day behavior becomes automatic, self-respect begins. Self-respect is not confidence. Confidence changes daily. Self-respect is evidence. Evidence collected from promises kept to yourself. Wake up when you said you would. Finish what you started. Do the task before the mood. Small actions, but repeated. You do not become proud by thinking better thoughts. You become proud by watching yourself act consistently. Trust in yourself is memory. And memory is built by repetition. People don't destroy their lives suddenly. They abandon them gradually. One ignored boundary. One avoided responsibility. One emotional reaction. Repeated quietly. Nothing collapses immediately. But direction changes slowly. After months, life looks different. Not because of one decision. Because of tolerated behavior. Your life always follows what you allow. So rebuilding a life does not start with huge goals. It starts with refusing small disrespect from yourself. If you say you will do something, do it. Even if small. Especially if small. Because identity listens to small repeated actions. Not big rare ones. You don't need intensity. You need reliability. Most people try to change everything at once. New routines, new habits, new mindset, and they collapse. Because identity grows quietly, not dramatically. You don't need to transform your life today. You need to become slightly more reliable today. One page read, one walk taken, one task completed. Small wins stack into personal authority. Authority becomes discipline. Discipline becomes freedom. Freedom becomes peace. You don't become a new woman in a moment of motivation. You become her in ordinary evenings when nobody is watching. You don't need a new year. You don't need the perfect plan. You need a repeatable day. A day you can follow when tired. A day you can follow when emotional. A day you can follow when unmotivated. Because success is not intensity. It is stability. When actions stop negotiating with feelings, life stops resetting. You stop starting over. You continue. And continuation creates identity. Identity creates confidence. So become reliable. Show up when it's quiet. Show up when it's boring. Show up when nobody sees. Protect the day. Repeat the day. And the future will take care of itself. Follow HUSTLEMINDSETTV1 for daily resets. Many people believe they don't trust themselves because they failed too many times. But that is not the real reason. They don't trust themselves because they speak too many times. They make large promises during emotional moments. I will change everything tomorrow. I will wake up early every day. I will never do this again. The mind hears it, but the body knows it's unrealistic. So when you break it, the brain records a message. Your words are temporary. Self-doubt does not come from failure. It comes from repeated overpromising. Respect returns when promises become smaller and more honest. Instead of saying, "I will transform my life," say, "I will complete one action today." Consistency grows when ambition becomes measurable. Most bad decisions are not made in bad situations. They are made in emotional states. Loneliness creates messages you would never send calmly. Anger creates words you would never choose wisely. Fear creates choices your future must carry. A strong woman does not trust intense emotions to guide permanent decisions. She pauses. She lets the emotion finish speaking before she speaks. Because emotions are real but not reliable. Calm thinking creates safe direction. Your life improves the moment you stop making decisions inside emotional storms. You will miss days. You will break routines. You will fall behind. This is not failure. Failure is delay in returning. Weak discipline says, I ruin today. Strong discipline says, I resume now. The gap between mistake and return decides your future. Reliable people are not perfect people. They are fast returning people. Never measure progress by how often you fall. Measure it by how fast you stand. After enough repeated days, something quiet happens. You stop convincing yourself. You stop forcing yourself. Actions become familiar. You wake up differently. Not more motivated, more certain. You no longer chase confidence. You carry it, because you have evidence. Evidence that you show up. Evidence that you continue. Evidence that you finish. And once a woman trusts herself, she moves differently in conversations, in relationships, in decisions in life. Not louder, clearer, not harder, steadier. And steady women build steady lives.